Hello, Huskies, and welcome back to the My GBC podcast. My name is Arantxa, and on this podcast, we tackle the questions that you have as a student about everything, from academic support to mental health, in order to help you to be successful at college and beyond. Today, we're getting into the topic of mental health. What makes you feel better, more connected? How does working with others in a community setting improve our well-being? We're going to talk with the leaders of the GBC Community Club, a free and unique mental health learning space, open to all students who are interested in helping each other through conversation. Welcome, Rachel and Holly, and thanks for coming onto the podcast. How are you?
I'm doing really great.
I'm doing well as well. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So did I describe the community club precise, or there is another way that you would like to explain it?
I would pretty much define it as a bunch of peers, friends, just coming together to learn about new topics with the ability to talk about their life, concerns, and just joke around.
It's a free virtual peer-led mental health and well-being learning center. My favorite part about it is that it's designed by students for students with a focus on connection, hope, identity, meaning, and empowerment. And everyone is welcome. Any student at George Brown is welcome to come pursue, maintain, or recover wellness on their own terms.
That sounds actually very nice. And I think it gives the opportunity to build new connections and make some new friends, and that everyone has a common ground there, right? So, what did you decide to address these topics in a community setting? Why not to offer maybe YouTube videos that people can watch at home, or one-on-one life coaching, for instance?
I think the reason that the community is so powerful is because of connection. Through having these conversations in a community setting, we can recognize that we are not alone, that challenges, adversity, and mental distress, they're part of the human experience. And yes, that is challenging, but we are not powerless against it. It helps us hold each other accountable and our communities accountable to prioritizing our own wellness. As students, often our wellness falls to the back burner. But in this space, we can be beacons of hope for each other and really hold each other accountable to prioritize our wellness, because we spend 100% of our life with ourselves. We are our life's most worthwhile investment, because wherever we go, there we are. And really doing it in community helps us recognize that wellness does not happen in a vacuum. We're all connected and can support each other in pursuing, maintaining, and recovering wellness.
What I just want to quickly add is that it also allows for the students to share real life concerns and have them heard or validated. I feel if it was just an online video, there'd be no personalization or interactions. For example, there are times when I am with a student and they might be having a bad day, or they might want to talk about something different. In that situation, I'm totally able to move it into something more personal rather than just their feelings going left alone.
I think that's very important. And in that case, you can be like more empathetic. And so for me, makes a lot of sense. And also I think the pandemic created a distance. And this type of group allowed those distance to be shortened in an incredible way. Why did you choose the topics of the clubs that you did? Such as Adulting 101 or Let's Get Cooking?
Actually, both of those courses were created by students. There's a course called CoDesign where myself, a peer mentor, facilitates a group of 5 to 10 peers every week for about 5 to 6 weeks in creating a course that they decide upon. So at the beginning, they'll say, oh, I want to learn about taxes, or I want to learn about cooking, or I want to learn about cars. And then we will build that course up week by week. It's a great community to be a part of, and watching this idea become reality.
Yeah, I love this aspect of the community club. This co-design process, it's so powerful because students get to come together and figure out where are the gaps in terms of living a purposeful, meaningful life and feeling supported in doing that. And then creating something that they feel would help them in kind of their own wellness goals. And they design every aspect of the courses to what they're called, what we talk about, what activities we do. And it's largely activity-based and largely discussion-based. So it's a really powerful process.
It sounds very familiar to me. I think since whenever these workshop or courses are carried out from a student perspective, there is a change and also there is a huge engagement since everyone is on this common ground and they speak the same problems, to put it like in a simple way. So what has the response been like so far from students involved in it?
I'd say it's very positive and the students are very engaged. Sometimes all you really need to do is come and show up. And if you don't feel like talking that day, that's okay, because it's just nice to communicate with others and everyone seems to be really enjoying it.
I also agree with you, Rachel. It is really nice that the students have the option to engage on their own terms. So it's virtual and free, so students can be on the bus or cooking dinner and still engage. And it's meant to complement their life. So students can come and they can keep their camera off and be active in the chat, or camera on and unmuted. And however people are wanting to engage, there's space for that. And that's seen as completely valid. And the response has been really great. People have called it healing, transformative. They have choice and they are put in the driver's seat of their own wellness. Students make friends that have lasted way beyond the courses, and students come for a variety of reasons. Some students come to practice English if it's not their first language. Students come to find connections, make friends, practice social skills, learn about the content. And that aspect of choice is really, really powerful. And it's not something that we find all the time. And also it's a really fun place to really engage in heavy topics sometimes, or lighthearted topics, but in a way that feels accessible, where there's no barriers, there's no judgment, and there's no stigma.
So, and in this process, have there been like any unexpected learnings or ideas that have come out of the club sessions?
Probably the most unexpected and surprising but positive is when the students disagree with something that's on the slide. They'll have a discussion and they'll bring another perspective that I didn't even think about. For example, last week, a student, we were talking about financial management and saving for the future. Students said YOLO versus savings, which I died laughing because it was so true. It's a real life thought that is going on in this time, and I think it's a great point.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's a really wonderful place to grapple with things and have conversations and see different perspectives. And I think what's unique about this space is it's not someone talking at us and telling us what we need. It's posing questions and then working through them together. And I think what that allows us to do is really think about wellness and what that means for us and how we can pursue that, given our kind of individual and personal context. And I think that in this space where we do all of this co-learning, we are able to grapple with things and discuss things that don't get talked about enough, that we don't have space to talk about or may feel uncomfortable, such as finances. Like, finances is one topic that I know a lot of students, and me included, it's uncomfortable to talk about, but I left my first session on finances feeling really good and empowered. And I have laughed about money when I'd never done that in my life before. So it's a really powerful place where we can work through difficult things and talk about things that don't get talked about and celebrate successes along the way.
I like it. I mean, the fact that everything then is going to help you to keep going with your life, even like at the workplace, maybe someday later, or even in your life, it's going to last you longer, all that tools and maybe those friendships as well that you are meeting there. Is there anything else that you would like to mention before we say goodbye today?
Yeah, I just want to say that the community club is a very powerful place, and we really hope to see you there, no matter where you're at on your journey. If you are in a really good place and want to pass on some of those learnings, the community club is the perfect place for you. And also, if you're struggling and are looking for some extra support and some new ideas and perspectives, this is also the perfect place for you. So whoever you are, however you are, we hope to see you there and welcome you into this community.
Thank you. It's very nice to know that those places exist for us. So, where can students sign up for the community club?
You can go to the George Brown website and type in community club, and there's a quick and easy form to fill out that will help you on your way.
Perfect. Thank you both so much for coming to talk about this today. It sounds really cool, and I hope the remaining clubs this semester go really, really well.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
And listeners, don't forget, you can sign up to join the community club by following them on Instagram at GBC Peer Mentor Plus, or you can take a look on the georgebrown.ca and search for community club. Are you feeling stressed these days? How do you find yourself relaxing the most? Here are a few ideas. Go for a walk, especially in a quiet or forested area. Listen to a playlist of slow, relaxing music. Play with a dog, cat, or other pet if you have one. Ask a friend to talk on the phone or meet to hang out. Try a short video of guided mindfulness. There are plenty options of the GBC counseling page. Thank you for joining us today. I hope this episode provides you with some new insights, info, or reflections. We look forward to returning soon with another episode of my GBC podcast. Till then, have a great week.